Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing. If you haven't had every CCPOA union paying due member smash that subscribe button, go ahead and have them smash it right now. Also, thank you for everybody who blessed me on the live yesterday, man. Pre of these nuts, Albert, Vladimir TC, the retired CO, Fisherman, so many, man, so many. I love you guys. And if I missed one, Despensa, you know who you were. Also, shout out to the Patreons. You guys are the heartbeat of this channel. You're the only thing keeping this going right now. I love you. Stay tuned for your well-deserved shout out. This episode right here, man. Yesterday I got a call for some might say one of my bestest friends in the whole entire world. He said, "Hey, man." When he called, I already knew what time it was, right? He said, What's your agenda? What's your issue with the union?" And I said, "Bro, I don't have an issue with the union, man. All I'm doing is going on YouTube and saying facts." And he's like, "Yeah, well, I get that, but like, man, you have union due members questioning their membership, and they're asking me how the hell do I get out of it?" I said, "I don't know what to tell you, bro. Look, man, that's not my goal, right? My goal is just to show what's going on." He's like, "Yeah, I get it, bro, but kind of reel it back in." I'm like, "You're lucky you're one of my best fucking friends in the whole world, bro. Because it's you, man, I'll clarify. I've had to clarify since my 1 year and 6 months. I have had to make clarifications. Don't get me wrong. Either people get it mistwisted, misconstrued. I was like, look, man, I'll clarify. I'm clarifying that all I'm doing is shining the light on what is happening. Period. If it looks bad, then guess what? It probably is bad. All right. If it looks good, it's probably good. That's it. Period. Simple. This episode right here is long overdue, right? Just had to give you guys a briefing. Am I backpedaling? Absolutely not. Just clarifying, right? Clarifying that I do make clarifications when good people ask me. A while back, somebody had asked me, Hector, you should do an episode on all the training you have received and schools and classes you have taken. And I'm like, oh, that's a pretty good idea, man. That's probably like 6 months ago, 7 months ago. People wonder, like, damn, Hector, you have some nuts. You have some balls. You have a lot of courage to be doing what you did. And I didn't see it that way. I still don't. I just felt like I was in a good position to do what I did and have been doing what I do. In chronological order as best as I can, I'm going to tell you guys the type of training I've received, man. At the young, ripe age of 17, I went to Fort Benning, Georgia, home of the infantry, 2002, July 2002. Anybody that's ever spent a summer in Georgia doesn't know humidity like that, man. That is awful. I'm from Brawley. It's a dry heat. Wasn't used to the 90% humidity or whatever. It's 10 weeks of basic training for infantry. You learn how to kill. You learn how to close with and destroy the enemy. Again, 2002, when it was good. You learn different weapon systems. The M16A4 rifle, chambered in 5.56. The M203 grenade launcher, 40 millimeter, high explosive HE rounds. M249 SAW squad automatic weapon. M240 Bravo machine gun. You learn how it functions. You learn how to take it apart. You learn how to shoot at an expert qualification score. Hand grenades. You learn how to pull the pin, throw them, hold them, cook them. Cook them means you pull the pin, count 1, 2, fucking throw it, boom, right? Then you go right into AIT, Advanced Individual Training or Advanced Infantry Training. It rolls right in. Then you learn, squad movements, battle drills, right? LOAs, limit of advance. You learn how to move as a unit. You do obstacle courses. You low crawl, you high crawl. They got this cool little. You guys seen it in the movie Jarhead, where the dude gets shot. You got actual machine guns shooting over your head as you're crawling under barbed wire, and little fake explosions are happening. That sucked, man. That really messed up my elbows and my knees. Um, that was just all basic training, right? You're familiarizing yourself with. You're learning violence of action, right? Violence of action is huge. How to take it to the enemy. You learned land navigation, night vision, optics, all the good stuff. Okay, there's your boy getting prepped, bread and buttered. The young, ripe age of 17. I told you the human brain does not stop developing till the age of 26. So look at what I'm pumping into the brain. I turned 18 in Benning, Georgia. Then I go to Germany. More of that training. I was a rifleman. I was a grenadier. I had a 203 grenade launcher. Think Scarface. Say hello to my little friend. That exact thing. Oh, you learn how to don a gas mask. You learn how to fight against chemical agents or fight in chemical agents. Shot the AT-4 anti-tank. Just think a bazooka, modern times, AT-4. Fired the Dragon. The Dragon was an old school like missile launcher type of deal. Wire guided, old school. Man, you go like this, right? And then it hits a tank, blows it up. Then I went to javelin school. Javelin is the modern version of that. One time I came down to the company formation area in Germany, and the First Sergeant Farrow, Farrow. He's like, hey, come here, man. He looked at my name. Farrell. I like that. Sounds like Pharaoh. You're going to javelin school. Roger that, First Sergeant. But next thing you know, I'm in Vilseck, Germany. You learn how to shoot the command launch unit, how to move it, how to shoot the javelin. I got Top Gun out of my class. There was probably like 30, 25 soldiers in there. I got Top Gun, which means I ranked number 1. I got the certificate in the other room, in the office, if you don't believe me. This is your boy. Learning how to use every weapon system that the United States Army has to offer. Then I went to Iraq and I got to perform those duties and functions in a real life scenario, right? Combat. Actual bullets flying at actual people, actual bullets flying back at us, bombs, IEDs, car bombs, mortars, rockets, indirect fire, ambushes, raiding houses, kicking in doors. Oh, mount training, bro. Like I can clear any house with my eyes closed. Damn, heck, you're gonna run into a wall. You know what I mean? It's fairly easy. One man room clearing. Now you got to understand the way we trained in Germany was to clear houses with two teams of 4. When we got to Iraq, we were literally clearing houses by ourselves. That's a true story, whole truth, nothing but the truth. That was in 2004. I think time frames, man. I got to have fun, quote unquote fun, during the good times, during the good years. I was 9 minutes into my military training. You learn how to rappel in basic. Fast forward to the California Department of Correction and Rehabilitation, 2006. Get introduced. Oh, fuck. We got to get introduced to CS gas in basic. Got more introduced to pepper spray, CN gas, and CS gas at the Correctional Officer Academy. Gas sucks, man. Gas sucks. Chemical agents. If you guys never experienced it, it burns your eyes, it burns your skin, it burns your throat. CS induces panic. You feel like you literally cannot breathe. It hurts to breathe. Can't even fucking talk. I learned how to quell riots, how to quell violence with the non-lethal use of force options, baton, MK9 pepper spray, 40 millimeter less lethal with the foam or wooden baton rounds. Mini 14, that was cool. Mini 14, chambered in 223. 38 Smith & Wesson revolver. So there you go, some revolver time. So you can see I was getting primed and prepped in all this weapons training. That's cool. That's right up my alley. That's my forte. I enjoy it. I like the smell of gunpowder the same exact way my dad loves the smell of sawdust when he walks into Home Depot. He goes, damn, Dad. That's how I am with gunpowder. And CLP, right? The lube to clean weapons. It just fucking does something for me. I don't know. Yeah, you learn how to use the bayonet in basic training. You know, the knife attached to the end of your rifle. Stab tires. Hack and slash. It got real juicy when I went to, after 10 years of being a CO, I decided I was going to join the crisis response team. Um, because I had reached a plateau, right? And I wasn't content anymore. Kind of had burned out of just being a regular CO slash sergeant. It's like, I need something else, man. I had a little pep in my step. That's hostage rescue. Okay, there's only a few agencies in the United States that actually teach hostage rescue. You know, the FBI is one of them. CDCR, Crisis Response Team, is another one. Not every police department teaches hostage rescue. Not every police department SWAT team teaches hostage rescue. You know, when you have somebody taken hostage, yeah, Hector, hostage rescue. You learn how to shoot the M4. Well, I already knew how from the military. M4 rifle, chambered in 5.56. The Glock 34 or the Glock 35, chambered in 40 caliber. I get those 34, 35 mixed up. The big ass fucking gun. Repelling, flashbangs. Those are cool. Throwing flashbangs. LSDDs, light sound something diversionary device. LSDD, light sound diversionary device. I guess you could say I got really good at inflicting violence on people. Extremely well, good. That's nothing to be proud of. That's nothing to brag about. But this episode is what type of training I've received. More CQB, close quarters battle, mount training, military operations, and urban terrain. Think houses, right? Think clearing houses. Again, kicking in doors, hitting the doors with a battering ram, cutting gates, cutting locks, shooting locks with a shotgun, which we did in Iraq. Breaching. Fuck, I failed to even mention breaching, right? In Iraq, I kicked in over 1,000 doors. Heck, that's not true. You couldn't have kicked in over 1,000 doors. Pretty fucking sure it was close to 1,000 doors. You got to think 13-month deployment, not one day off, hitting houses, raids, gaffling dudes up, zip tying them, putting sandbags over their head. So I was a tactical operator at first for the crisis response team. Then I tried out for hostage negotiator. That was by far probably my best, most favorite course ever in my life. It was extremely hard, demanding, draining. That's put on by the FBI. Hostage negotiator, right? You probably think there's funny business to it. Like, oh, what do they teach you? To lie to people and get them to do what you want? No, more than so, it's trying to get your reason to people and get them to come back to some fucking normalcy. Hey, relax, chill out, man. Everything's fucking cool. Everything's not cool. I lost my wife. I'm about to off everybody in here. Yeah, well, you haven't done that yet, man. Relax. Well, you can't say you haven't done that yet. Just relax, man. Trust me. We'll get you some help, buddy. It's all good. Just don't trip. Fuck. You don't think I have a bad day? I had a bad day yesterday talking to people, right? Communication skills. I forgot to mention, as a CO on the line, that's training right there. Talking to hardcore criminal gang members without a gun, outnumbered. You don't think you have to use your communication skills? You think you're going to be popping off at the mouth to some fucking dudes that mean business? Some do. Some find out the hard way. Right? Respect. Respect is huge in all aspects of life. So I got that hostage negotiation course. I took a tactical liability course, which was put on by CATO, California Associations of Tactical Officers. I think that's what it stands for. That was cool as fuck. They had a lawyer come in from LAPD, tell you what not to do, tell you what gets you in trouble, what gets SWAT teams in trouble, tattoos, gang affiliation, patches that say kill them all, let God sort them out, stupid shit like that. That was cool. Oh yeah, became the CERT commander. Okay, so then I put myself through a SWAT team commander course. I paid $700 out of my own pocket to go to this course in San Diego. Same agency or same organization. That was fucking awesome. You had every fucking SWAT commander throughout the United States in there. Oakland PD SWAT commander, LAPD SWAT commander, LA Sheriff SWAT commander, ATF, Homeland Security, U.S. Marshals, everybody who's a somebody in the tactical world organizations were in there. Taking a laptop, taking notes, getting information, doing after action reports on actual events that happen. You've seen like body worn camera you've never seen before. You've seen shootouts. You've seen criminals shooting it out with officers with AK-47s trapped in a house. I mean, you see some gnarly stuff, man. SWAT team members getting killed, getting shot in the head. This is fucking like the real shit. So all this stuff, right, going into my brain, utilizing it, functioning, training, repetition, muscle memory, physical fitness, that's always priority. Alarm response instructor. So I told you guys we learned how to quell riots, right? In California Department of Corrections. Well, I became an instructor to teach people how to quell riots, teach officers, sergeants. That was cool, man. It's cool. At that point, like I was ready to be an instructor, like where I was in my, getting older, mature. Now that's just a glimpse of some of the training I've done. Right? Do they make me feel invincible? No, I know anybody can get got at any time. Do they make me feel comfortable and confident in my abilities to survive? Yeah, 100%. Right? It's probably like a boxer who's really good at boxing and he gets put in a ring. He's in his element. It's fun. He's in his element. He knows how to move. Okay? And I say that because I thought I was done. I thought I was done with all that running around, shooting. I thought I was done, man. I really thought I was. And I possibly still may be. I don't know. It's kind of taking it day by day right now. I really thought I was done. like I would have been cool to not do it anymore, right? But then these opportunities present themselves. And I say they present themselves, but I actually, applied places, did a background check, interviewed. So it's like, yeah, they presented themselves, but I've had the opportunity to progress in this opportunity. What a trip. I'm just glad I'm kind of documenting this. To me, this is documenting like the journey, sharing it with you guys. Um, do I enjoy it? Some no. Do I look forward to it? Do I enjoy it? Not. I don't think I. I don't think I ever looked for enjoyed. Having to do the Lord's work. It kind of just comes with the territory. There's bad people in this world, and in order to combat that bad, good people have to step in, right? The only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good people to stand by and do nothing. With that, this episode was sponsored by the following patrons: Mark, Darlene from Santa Ana, Blood on My Knife, S on My D, VSP Yeti, Sabatino, Adalberto, Ken84, Any Reason I Can't Hold You, Fontaine, Nasty Nick de Corcoran, Atrocious, MLoke87, Kevin, Program Time, Steve, Still Violating State Policy, Hey, I'm Just Medical, Brianna, Carnalito, Treatment Not Time, No Shirt, No Shoes, No Day Room, Take It Back Home, Enforce Fit, Fishing is Life, Give Me Some Chon Chon, Gigi, Vinny Me La Pela, Santa Barbara County, Partner, Get My Six and Pop Me Back In, Don Chicharo, Shut the F Up and Make It Wink, A La Verga 760, Scorpio Rising, Miss Raw, Geo, G-Ride, Vote Newscom Out, The Prison Psychologist, Fuerte 84, Mark, Zeus, Michigan Wolverines, I Have an 8-Hour Corano, Put Me Out 6Elf, El Chicharon, AWOL Like Monty, One Bad Yard Pedal, Cherokee Cat, Loco Moco, The Big Bad Wolf, Raider 62, L. Eli, Time to Switch Agencies, yeah. Gerardo, Steven, Rigo SD, Pelon, Eric, Not on My Watch, Who's Doing the Pipe, Denise, The Real McCoy, I'm not IEXing, I'm just stretching, Jay, a Pogue in the Six Pack, Keith, Devil Dog, Ricardo, Maladjusted, Bankroll Suave, Carmine the Pitbull, American Mestizo, Lori, 559CO, Ruben, CJ Zavalza, EOP Whisper, F 602, Las Vegas Flights Live, Gavino, Tu Pum Pum, Mami, no ma vata, no, Tu Pum Pum, Mami, no me van matar. Pre of These Nuts, Lockdown 5, Crystal Bon La Reina, Bring Donuts, Fucker, Winston, Tony, the Mexican Snowman, El Skid, the OG Hobie Cat, Lead With Love, Albert 12, Did That Simone Say Ufa, J.I. Esquiel, Big Bad 48, Nova, Linda, the Retired CO, Mikey 559, Chevelle 66, Crispy Nuts, and Bad Karma. If you have not already signed up for that Patreon, make sure you hit that link in the description below. Trust me, you're definitely missing out. Keep pushing forward.